So basically what we're doing is we're looking for the value c that is going to complete the square. All right? And basically what that's going to do is the value c is going to create a perfect square trinomial, which we'll talk about later, which is going to, when factored down, can be rewritten as a binomial squared, which again, all the vocabulary, don't really so worry about it. All we simply need to practice. Yes? OK, I'll go and give you one in just well, here, let's pass this all the way along. So basically, I just want you guys to get used to the process, and that's what you guys are going to follow along. As far as the understanding and the meaning behind that, we're going to talk about that next class period. But for right now, it's just doing a process, and you're just going to practice the process. So all we're simply going to do is take b divided by 2 and square it. Now, if you guys remember b, where did b come from? Well, in your notes, when we talked about quadratics, I gave you guys two forms of a quadratic. One was the quadratic formula, standard form, which was ax squared plus bx plus c. But we mostly focused on the vertex form, a times x minus h squared plus k, right? But we're just going to go back to this form, because that's what we're going to be doing next class period, is learning how to graph when it's in this format. So you're going to take b, which in this case you guys can see is -4. So you're going to do -4 divided by 2, and then square it. So just make sure you follow your order of operations. -4 divided by 2 is -2. -2 squared is +4. OK? So basically what we have here, x squared minus 4x plus 4. OK? So 4 is the value that completes the square. That's basically what they're asking. 4 is the value that completes the square. However, I want you guys to go one step further. We're going to go one step further. We are going to learn how to factor this into a binomial squared. We're going to learn about factoring later. So even if you forget factoring, don't worry about it. All I want you guys to do is rewrite this as x plus b divided by 2 squared. That is the factored form of this. So if you guys remember, what was b divided by 2? -4 divided by 2 is -2. X minus 2 squared would be your final. So I want you to tell me what the value 4 is, and then I want you to write it in factored form, which all you need to know for factored form is x plus b divided by 2 squared is that. OK? Which we talked about. We did talk about that.